An NBC 25 Fox 66 breaking news alert.
And good afternoon, everyone. Bill Harris along with Dave Bondi. We continue to cover breaking news this morning of a deadly shooting at Central Michigan University. We have some new information to pass along to you at this hour.
Exactly. Central Michigan University police say all of this happened around 9 o'clock this morning at Campbell Hall. We want to get to this picture right away and show you.
We're going to show
first, I'm sorry.
Get a lay of the land, so to speak. First, the shooting took place in what's called the Towers Complex. That's on the west side of campus. Police say the two people shot are not students. They believe it started as a domestic situation. The university is in lockdown, and that's causing another side problem. The fact that today is also the day that students are going to be going home for spring break. Parents are trying to come to campus to pick them up. The campus is at lockdown. But we now just have a photo that's just into us of the suspect.
Yeah, let's get to this. Take a close look at your screen right here. Police are identifying the suspect as James Eric Davis Jr. They say he's a 19-year-old black man around 5'10" and weighs around 135 pounds. They say the suspect is armed and dangerous. We have this photo on our website, on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Go ahead and share it around. If you do encounter him, do not go towards him. Call police immediately. An active search underway right now in Mount Pleasant for the man you're looking at right on your screen.
And important to note that James Eric Davis, approximately 19, is a student at Central Michigan University, which adds to the question, how did the shooting take place and who are the victims at this moment? For the very latest, though, on what's happening on campus, let's go to Sarah Yeager live at CMU in Mount Pleasant.
Hey, Bill and Dave. Yeah, the police just hosting a press conference here not too long ago, giving us a little update about Davis. He is a student here, as you said. He was actually dealing with police last night. They had taken him to McLaren Hospital, believing he had been suffering from some type of a drug incident. He was then released earlier this morning, and then later this morning about 8:30 they were notified of the shooting. Students were then notified at 9 o'clock. They have been on lockdown ever since. They remain in lockdown. I'm currently at the University Center where students are, as we said, sheltering in place. They have had food brought in for the ones that are here, but they are not letting anybody leave, students, faculty, or staff. Police continue to search for the suspect. They believe he actually moved off campus, but they are taking all precautions. They want to make sure everybody here stays safe. As you mentioned, this is the last day before spring break, so lots of parents are trying to pick students up. It's supposed to be, you would think, a happy atmosphere. Individuals, planning to go on vacation, have a little break from their studies. Unfortunately, it's just a day for students. They're left wondering what's going on, what's happening. They're taking it all in strides. They're taking it as best they can, actually, at this point, kind of just letting police do what they need to do to try and apprehend this individual. And we'll continue to monitor here the situation in Mount Pleasant, keep you updated on the students, and hopefully when they let us know more about the suspect and possibly his connection to the victims. They have not said at this point if there is any connection to the victims. The police have not released that information, but hopefully we will know more here shortly when they are able to talk to us again. But right now, they're continuing their search. Live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Sarah Yeager.
Sarah, thank you. Let's take a look at the picture one more time, since it is just into our newsroom, and the suspect's name and his description.
James Eric Davis Jr., you're taking a look at it right there at the picture. Take a close look at that. He is 19 years of age, 5'10", 135 pounds. This is important as well. He was last seen wearing a mustard yellow jeans and a blue hoodie. Suspect obviously armed and dangerous. He may not be wearing some of the clothing, because police did say they found clothing and items along the railroad tracks, and those railroad tracks go right from the building where the shooting happened. So just take a close look at that face, because he may have changed clothes. He may not be wearing the same thing.
At a press conference, they noted that the suspect was running along those railroad tracks northbound. And if you follow the map of Central Michigan University in Mount Pleasant, those railroad tracks lead directly into downtown Mount Pleasant, the central hub. And that's where officials and law enforcement at the last press conference suspect that this suspect may be actually still still within the city limits.
The university saying during the news conference no students were harmed, no staff were harmed. That is the good news. There is still obviously a tense situation because this guy, he is out there somewhere. So be very safe if you encounter him. You're taking a look at the map of where this happened. You can see a lot of greenery around there, but there's a lot of spaces where this man could be hiding.
To the just to the right of your screen, not as we can see it right now, will be the Comstock Inn, just to the lower corner of where the shooting took place. We make note of that because that is the staging area for parents who are coming to pick up their children's or significant others who are students ready to leave on spring break. Comstock Inn is just along Business Route 127, so it is still in lockdown, the whole area with the exception of Comstock. And Ahmed Baji, who just left here a second ago, was saying that they have brought staff from the university out of lockdown into the Comstock Inn to assist in this transition of trying to get the kids off campus.
Midland Public Schools, they were on lockdown for a short time, but that has been lifted about 45 minutes to an hour ago because of the proximity. They didn't know where he may have been, but they are now no longer on lockdown.
Okay, that's what we know for the moment. We'll be back at 2 o'clock unless there are significant developments between now and then. For the moment, though, for Dave Bondi, Bill Harris, the rest of the NBC 25 Fox 66 News team, thank you for being with us.